Welcome back to Journeman Project 3 Time Legacy of Time. I'll get that title right someday. So, there's something else going on. I did manage to do some stuff and I jumped ahead a little bit, but I know where we're going. Um yeah, I figured as much. We're going to go with this guy. There we go. And let's talk to him.
Amun, we thought you lost at sea. Now I see the truth with mine own eyes. Your ship was captured, just as mine has been, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the beggar is who he's expecting. We just haven't given him proof that we're the right beggar. It seemed like he was waiting for us to say something. Or maybe he was just expecting something in return for the coins. I've heard it gets pretty lonely out at sea. How were you captured?
We're returning to Egypt with a full load of silk when my gaze fell upon this god-forsaken island. We sailed close for a better look, and by the time we saw the warships, all chance of escape was lost.
Looks like nasty weather.
I've been instructed not to speak to anyone but my contact.
Ah, alright.
Well, they'll probably be back to release you soon. I must return to my windmill. We'll talk later.
Until then, Amun.
So, he's expecting the beggar. How about now?
What now?
Looks
Nasty
like
weather?
nasty weather.
Yes. It may even rain. So you are my contact then? Were it not for these bonds, I would have been able to meet you as planned. But I have spoken to a member of my crew. He will be coming to free me later. Once I am released, I will seek you out.
I think I'm starting to pierce through the dark storm clouds of deceit. It looks like we've stumbled upon an arrangement. I must go now.
Damn. I need
Very
to
well,
not
then.
do that. I'm just wanting to progress here. That's all I want to do. Oh, well. So now we know that. Let's jump over here. And let's go to him. And let's go speak with the blind beggar now that we know the code phrase. Hello.
A few coins for a blind old beggar.
Give a coin.
Thank you, friend. Looks like nasty weather.
Yes, it may even rain.
Ah, good. I am glad to see that they finally let you off the ship. My name is Padros the Atlantean. Let me start by saying that I make no excuses for my people. They have no right to treat you this way. I wanted to meet with you to give you a chance to escape this prison island. There is an underground network of captives who are willing to risk their lives for a chance to return to their homelands.
Cool.
I have been meeting with them to organize an escape. With my knowledge of the island's inner workings, we have come up with a solid plan. We leave tomorrow, and we would like you to join us.
Why do you call this a prison island?
Yours is not the first ship to be captured by the Atlantean fleet. The people of Atlantis go to such lengths to ensure that their private utopia remains unspoiled by invaders or trade. But what makes it a utopia for native Atlanteans makes it a prison for their second-class citizens. No one is allowed to leave. You will never see your homeland or your family again. Nor will you be granted temple rights.
So, what's your plan?
Your skills were impressed upon me by a fellow countryman of yours, Amun, the Egyptian. He will give you the details of the plan, and you can find him at the windmill nearest to us. When he asks about the weather, tell him it is going to be a long winter.
So why should I trust you?
It is true. You have no reason to trust me. All I can tell you is that this may be your one and only chance to escape. If you do not take advantage of it, you may very well regret that decision for the rest of your life.
Wow. Well then.
I don't know. It sounds pretty risky. What if we're caught?
Death will most certainly be the punishment for this crime. But even death is preferable to living as a prisoner.
Yeah.
I'll
Alright.
go now.
Later. Yeah, there's more to him than meets the eye, but we got what we needed. So he's been working with the underground to try and get through, or try and get out of here. Whether he's a prisoner himself, we don't know. I love this Z pattern that we have to take. Oh well. Hello.
Ah, where to now, huh?
I wish to go to the
windmill.
windmill.
That will be 10 dromoi.
And give coin. He's so happy to see money.
You are probably wondering, where is everybody? Let me tell you, they are all at the festival. Oh, such a celebration you never did see. I call it the end of the world party. Because the way they carry on, oh boy, you would think that there will be no more tomorrow. I think it's in honor of the Earth Mother. But I don't know much about their religion. Since you're not a native Atlantean, I am sure that the olive oil vendor would be happy to tell you all about it.
Ah, and that's our hint to talk to her. But we already know all that, so...
Okay, this is it. Hey, have a good day now.
You too. You too. Alright. Head over here. Head up to the windmill. Hello.
Still looks like nasty weather.
Long
Yes,
winter.
it looks like it's going to be a long winter.
Ah, good. Then the beggar has convinced you to join us, Ahmed. How long has it been? 10 years? 12? It is good to see you again, old friend. Well, now you see that my ship was not lost at sea. Surely everyone must think that. But soon, I will be able to tell them the truth myself.
How did you end up here?
In the same manner as you. My ship was captured while on a trading voyage. They brought me back here and haven't allowed me to set foot on a ship since. I had no choice but to find work on the island. Me, a man of the sea, forced to take work as a windmill keeper. Oh, but none of that matters now.
That's good.
Who
Who's
is
the
the beggar?
He goes by the name Padros. He is an outcast Atlantean Templar. Many years ago, while only an initiate, he was blinded and expelled from the Order simply because he expressed disagreement with their holding of the Galeth's powers. His harsh punishment was a message to other initiates who felt as he did. Do not worry that Padros is an Atlantean. He is a good man who believes in our cause.
That's good.
What's the
Galeth?
Galeth?
The Galeth is the Atlanteans' most important religious artifact. They foolishly believe it has life-giving powers. So strong is their belief, that they keep it hidden from covetous eyes within the inner temple. It is always protected by a guardian Templar.
What's a Templar?
I have never forsaken our beliefs for their religious nonsense, but I do know that the Templars are to the Atlanteans as the High Priests are to us.
Okay.
There were other initiates who agreed with Padros?
Yes, his best friend Saros finished Templar training and passed the rite of initiation, even though he secretly agreed with Padros. They have not spoken since.
What is the final rite of initiation?
More nonsense. They say the initiates must commune with the Galeth and ask its blessing to become a Guardian Templar. Supposedly, if they are worthy, the Galeth grants them eternal life.
Alright, so what's the plan?
So, what's the escape plan?
The plan is to escape the island while everyone is celebrating the Caras Calera. But what's more, Padros and I have uncovered a secret passage to the inner temple. Tomorrow, I will escort Padros through the passage to rescue his old friend Saros and escape with the Galeth. After, we will meet at the outer docks, board 3 ships, and sail away undetected.
Neat. I've already asked about the Galeth, so secret
There's an
passage.
inner temple? Well, where is it, and what's your secret passage?
The inner temple lies below the main temple at the bottom of the bay. Always seawater pours down into the inner temple, powering a clockwork device. That water drains out through a pipe that passes beneath this windmill. I have broken into the pipe, and it's large enough to crawl through.
Why is the plan set for tomorrow?
Because forever water flows through the pipe, except during the Caras Calera. They claim the stream is redirected by their Earth Mother. Something about lifting the Galeth in a column of water. Whatever the reason, the channel runs dry for just 1 hour on that day.
Ah. There's
What do you
Saros?
mean, rescue Saros?
The sword falls swiftly upon Templars who seek to abandon the Order. Even straying from the grounds is not permitted. Now we've gotten word of our plan to Guardian Templar Saros. He has agreed to allow Padros access to the Galeth in return for helping him escape the watchful eyes of his brethren.
Alright, alright. What's your
So,
my
what do you
role?
want of me?
We request only that you pilot one of the escape ships.
Okay.
What is the Kalos Kalire?
See, here's the
I
thing.
do not know much about it, only that it is a rare event. I would suggest you ask the olive oil vendor. She is always willing to spread the tainted seed of their foolish beliefs.
Alright. Well,
I'll speak to you later, my friend.
Please. I must go up to fix the windmill, but you are welcome to stay if you like.
alright. So now he's gone. Aha. Ooh. Attach that. Come over here. And we spin the wheel. There we go.
Nice work, Gage. Now that we've dammed that river, we can get into the secret passage.
There
After
goes
you.
beggar. Let's go ahead and get in.
Gage, any second they're gonna turn that water back on and, well, to cut to the chase, this suit can only be dry cleaned.
And now we are here. Let's head this way.
That dais structure in the room's center shows some stunning craftsmanship. This chamber must be sacred since the dais is covered with ornamental bullheads.
Not much going on around here.
If you ask me, and I suppose you just did, the mural is depicting the ceremony that the olive oil woman spoke of. She told us that the Gaelith floats up on a column of water and imbues the water with healing properties during the initiation rite for the Templars. The pyramid object in the mural might be the Gaelith.
Padros. I'm glad to see
Sinclair.
they agreed to send you. You know, seeing you again brings back the good times we had during initiate training. That is until... Well, I wish I'd had the courage back then to stand with you instead of biting my tongue and grudgingly accepting the Templars' insular views. I was a coward.
Either he's one of those trendy young Elliot Sinclair impersonators, or Saros is Elliot Sinclair.
Yeah.
From the looks of his outfit, I'd say he's an important guy around here. Something about being a Templar allowed him to live until your time. Thousands of years later. Yes, their views were very, insular.
Yes. And you were absolutely right. The Gaelith does not belong to the Templars. It was meant for everyone. What right do they have to determine who should or shouldn't receive its healing grace? And despite great risk to yourself, you stood by your beliefs, even though it would mean at the very least giving up an opportunity you had waited your entire lifetime for.
Opportunity?
The opportunity to commune with the Gaelith. To find out if you were worthy of its most precious gift. Eternal life. But now you shall have your chance. I will not stand in your way. I hereby renounce my title of Guardian Templar. I haven't the stomach for it. But before I go, you will need this. It will no longer serve me.
Ah.
What will you do now?
When I became a Templar initiate, I truly believed the Order was my life's calling. But I now realize that I cannot do the world a service by sequestering the Gaelith from those in need. I have been given a gift, and it's time I use it. I can help others, share with them the teachings of the Earth Mother. Her blessings were meant for all. Your courage has helped me to see this, and now I must call upon my own to find my way.
Great.
Good
I got
luck,
an email.
my friend.
Should shut that down. Oh well. I apologize for that. Alright. What do you guys...
That's not exactly a Casio, but it looks like some form of mechanism that tracks the passage of time. That must be what a moon meant by a clockwork device. See those prominent representations of the sun and moon? This device is measuring the movements of the sun and the moon through the sky. Call me crazy, but clearly this contraption could count like a clock to constitute a clever cosmic calendar. Capiche?
Yep. Oh. And I can put that there. Spin this. And there we go.
Every clock needs some sort of stored energy to keep accurate time. Now, I don't see a giant rodent treadmill, so I'd say this calendar clock is powered by measured volumes of water.
And the secret passage. See? Now we come over here. Look down. We got this, and we open it up. And ta-da!
Brilliant work! Looks like your water clock repair correspondence class has finally paid off. Let's grab that rock and get out of here.
And we have the first piece.
I can feel Sosikwi energy flowing from you. Show me what you have found.
This object was sheltered in one of the temples. Could it be the legacy?
Yes, this is a relic of the Elders. It bears the mark. The other inscriptions are very complex. I will attempt to translate, but my knowledge of Sosikwi is limited. We discovered long ago that several old Earth languages were actually primitive dialects of Sosikwi. This is only a part of the true legacy. The inscriptions speak of 3 vessels piously guarded that hold the powers of the legacy. This is only one, but Gage has given us hope.
Did you find objects like this in the other 2 temples?
No. I haven't searched them completely yet.
I briefed the World Senate on what's been going on. They lifted the suspension and have given us full sanction to search for the legacy. You must understand, Ambassador Yosala. TSA protocol requires that only agents stay in the command room.
I understand, Commissioner Baldwin. If you need our assistance, you need but to ask. I will devote all my energies to slowing the advance of the Quothalas.
Such an interesting race.
Dalton, I want you to pore over every molecule of this thing and run these inscriptions to our language database. We need information.
I'm gonna need someone knowledgeable to help me analyze this. Not to question your judgment, sir, but you just kicked that someone out.
I need to know who I can count on in a crisis. The only people I can fully trust are my agents.
Bring Michelle back. She's an expert linguist and historian.
Agent 3? She's a criminal, what's worse, a traitor. She captured and imprisoned you, remember?
No, I don't. That memory was erased.
Yeah.
But she did give herself up to give us this chance. Put her under house arrest. Do whatever you have to do, but bring her back. We need her.
I can't do this alone.
Very well. I'll release her. But if she slips up once, she's history.
I think she might surprise you. I'll be back when I find another of the artifacts.
You should know. The Quothalas have entered Symbiotry's space. They are ignoring all other planets and continuing towards Earth. It is doubtful the Symbiotry defenses will slow them. Time is now our enemy.
It's interesting, but I think what they do is they actually set it up so that when we come back, our age is appropriate.
Now I'm sure you're the only employee here. You're like a night watchman named Pops who comes around once in a while with a big ring of keys to make sure all the shiny metal things here still beep and look pretty.
Thank you, Arthur.
No one here to send us off again. It's not like I'm asking for a big goodbye party or anything, but a little appreciation would be nice. We're risking our necks here and... What? You got a get back soon card from Agent 3? Well, whoop-de-doo, Mr. Popular.
Alright. So, here we were kind of stuck as well because essentially in order to get past and talk to the shaman, we have to get some sort of cutting tool. So, let's go ahead and jump to 1219. Man, that war lasted quite a bit of time.
there's the Tibetan monastery we saw spilled all over the ravine. I have to say, it looks much better erect than wrecked. Here, Swiss Miss grows only the finest hot chocolate beans.
There's something over here.
In all likelihood, that human roadblock is a Buddhist pilgrim, and from his ragged appearance, he endured a difficult journey to reach this place. The pilgrim seems overwhelmed with reverence. Maybe he saw you coming and thinks that you're the great chameleon god, descended from the heavens. Tell him that you demand a large sacrifice of bugs and insects. That white lawn ornament beside the path is called a Journeman. It's a sacred monument that marks a path to a holy place. According to religious lore, sacred items or the remains of holy people are placed within them.
Alright. Let's head up here. Go in here. So, that's not bad. We got one of the pieces, which is good. Right here. Just kind of exploring a little bit. Nothing up here. Darn. Well, but yeah, that was Atlantis. That was kind of cool. Just some neat stuff to it. I mean, it's part of the reason why I like this whole game, because hello.
From his uniform and square shoulders, I would guess that guard is a warrior monk known as a Dob-Dob. The guard's so nice, they named him twice. Gage, wouldn't it be funny if you asked him for his staff and he said with a straight face, "Never, infidel, you'll have to pry it from my cold, dead fingers."
Greetings, stranger. Do you wish to cross the bridge?
Yes.
You must give the offering of the initiate before you can cross the bridge and enter Shangri-La.
What kind of offering are you talking about?
It has always been a tradition for an aspirant seeking induction into our order to give a silk scarf before crossing the bridge.
Okay. He wants a scarf, that's fine. But if we get it and then he asks for mascara, I'm leaving. Where can I find a silk scarf?
Usually the family makes a silk scarf for the initiate. Silk is a rare treasure, but it is never far from worldly men. I am sure you will find what you seek if you look far and wide.
Will this scarf allow me to enter?
Welcome to our order, initiate. Go back down the stairs. I will extend the bridge for you.
Ah, cool.
For the protection of Shangri-La, I will have to retract the bridge once you cross. If you wish to travel over the bridge again, just ring the bell on the other side. Once you reach the monastery, seek Lama Dustin for instruction immediately.
Thank you.
Is that a llama with 2 L's?
Lama Dustin is the spiritual leader of our order. He is a teacher of Buddha's ways and the wisest man I know.
Where can I find the llama?
You will find him inside the monastery. Once you cross the bridge, enter the prayer hall. Go there and he will train you.
Ah, thank you.
Goodbye.
He got hit, apparently. Well, before we cross, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying playing through this again. It's been fun. We'll see what happens next time. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Helps a lot. you want to see more, hit subscribe, and whenever a new episode goes up, you'll see it real quick. Till next time, as always, keep smiling.